everybody, what's happening? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Gran Turismo 2. So what we're doing today is, it might be a shorter episode just because of the fact that I have work in about 50 minutes. And it takes me about 15 minutes to get to work, so I gotta find like this happy medium thing going on that will allow me to get a full video in, but still not, still make it semi-long. I'm not trying to make it like a 5-minute thing, so we'll do it. This is what happens when I don't have to be at work until, noon, which is awesome, but then I have to be at work till 8, which is not awesome, so it's like a checks and balances kind of thing. You're just like, oh, fuck yeah, I get to sleep in late, and you're like, oh, fuck, man, I gotta stay at work for fucking ever? Because, like, the last 2 hours are so boring. Oh, I can't stand it. But, what do you do? That's life. That's life. That's what all the people say. They're like, what the fuck? Gotta stay at work until I'm fucking dead. At least we get to do this race and get it out of the way. That way I can sell this godforsaken thing. We've had this Mazda Demio for like almost the entire game, more or less. Oh dude, we're doing this race! Awesome! This is like my new favorite race, even though we were just notified of its existence like two episodes ago. Yeah, I'm so happy that this is actually happening right now. Which kind of wish it was with a faster car than this, but you know what? It's probably a better thing that I'm not using a faster car with this right now. Probably a better thing that I'm, kind of feeling out the whole thing with a car like this. That way, when I do have to do it with a faster one, I'll kind of already know what's going on. So that'll be good. I'm so pissed off right now. And I don't know how many of you guys follow sports. I go over this a lot, but for the Portland Trail Blazers, they have like one of the more storied arenas in all of basketball. I mean, kind of like the Lakers. Even though the Great Western Forum was probably more of a storied place than the Staples Center, but the Staples Center is still like, you hear the Staples Center, you're like, oh, yeah, it's the Lakers or the Clippers because they play in the same place, which is fucking weird. Have a different arena, for God's sakes. I mean, it's Los Angeles. It's not like they don't have money. For God's sake, just build them another one. It's just weird that they can't play in the same place at the same time unless they're playing each other. And that's just, that whole scenario is just weird to me. Oh no! God, get a hold of yourself. Jeez. He's like, yeah, look at me, I'm doing fishtails! Yeah! I love spinning my fucking tires out all the time! Woo! But, apparently, Portland has now changed the name of the Rose Garden to the Moda Center. Ooh, yeah, that rolls off the tongue great. But it sounds fucking stupid! Like, what was the point of that? Money, obviously, actually. I kind of answered my own question. But it's dumb. Like, really? You're gonna take a name like the Rose Garden, which is fucking awesome, by the way. I mean, Portland is the Rose City, and you're gonna change it to the Moda Center? What kind of stack of bullshit is that? It's like, oh, good for you guys. You named your stadium after a medical center. That's always great. You fucking cheap bastards. I mean, I know that Oregon isn't exactly a place that's just crawling with money, unless you count Nike, and Nike definitely is crawling with money and weird cheap labor, but what the fuck, man? Don't fucking, I feel like my soul has just been stepped on with this whole thing. Woo! Woo! Kinda sounds like a bunch of little kids on a roller coaster when it slows down. Woo! 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 Mommy, I think I puked. Is it just me, yes, is it just me, is it just me, or like, are all the streets here, or the roads, or whatever the fuck you want to call them, are they like really wide looking to you, or am I just kind of losing it a little bit? There we go. See, that's That's how the West was won right there, with good turns. We won the battle against the whatever the fuck they were because we were better at driving vehicles than they were. Whenever it came to hairpin turns, the other people, whether it had been the South or the East or whatever the fuck, they're just like, I can't turn. I don't know how to use my car's resources. Ooh, BP. I remember when there used to be a BP like right down the road from my house. Back in the day when, you know, buying gas was like fucking like $1.20 a gallon, and nowadays it's like out here in Oregon it's fucking like $4. It's like $3.75 right now, and it sucks. I know a guy, one of my viewers, I think he's in like Michigan. His gas is way higher than mine, so it makes me feel not so bad about it whenever I'm like, dude, gas is so fucking expensive right now. And then he's like, dude, it's not that expensive. It's like $5 over here. It's like, oh, okay, well, I guess it's not so bad then. But he told, like, I don't know, there was a couple of years ago here in Oregon where gas was like $5.50 at one point. And we're just like, what the fuck? There's no way that a barrel of fucking oil gets that expensive overnight. I was in the middle of a, in case you're wondering what that weird moaning noise was, I was in the middle of a, kind of like a yawn stretch kind of thing. That is the best feeling in the world, by the way. Yawn stretching is the best. Okay, so we haven't done that yet, huh? Well, I have one of those, so we might as well do it. Where are you at, Mr. RX-7? There you are. We'll get that one out of the way real quick. Oops, meant to go that way. Like I said, we're going to be knocking out a whole bunch of different things here just because of how incredibly easy a lot of these are, really. Oh, yeah, that's why we couldn't do it. We have to have just a regular one, which totally sucks because we had a regular one, but I accidentally sold it. Alright, well, I guess that means I can sell this one because I don't need it. I've got other cars I can use in place of that, so don't worry about it. Or do I still have it, maybe? Maybe I do still have it. But I don't imagine that I do. No, I think I got rid of it. Well, son of a bitch. So what else can we do? Let's go back. Let's go have a look real quick. I have a new email, by the way. I wonder what it is. One new email for fostermf@gmail.com. It's the duck store. Never mind. I thought it was gonna be like, you have been billed for porn. I'm like, oh no. Let's be honest. Everybody watches porn at least once in their life. I don't even want to hear it. Really? Okay, well, we can do this. Let's go bust out one of those. I still have both my ZZII and my ZZIII. So we'll probably end up using the ZZIII on that, just because it's a more gooder car than the other one is. Oh, wait. Oh, no. The ZZII is the one we want. Yeah, there she is. So I'm probably going to end up cutting this video off right around 10 or 12 minutes. So I guess it's going to end up being a standard race in its own right. Just because it takes a few minutes to because this is one I don't have to deal with. I don't have to upload it in fucking, you know, 1080p or whatever. Oh my god. Really? Really? I don't remember the car looking as it does right now. I don't remember that being racing modification. Like, where's the racing modification on that car? I don't see it. There's no decals. It looked pretty standard to me, but hey, what do I know? I'm just one of those guys. So I literally have to buy one. I actually have to buy one of these cars, huh? Whoa. Car's weird looking. Dude, you see that guy's balls? Yeah, they were weird looking. So what the hell am I gonna buy? I literally have to buy this. I have to buy this. It looks like a Lotus a little bit. Just a little bit though. Well, that's fucking dumb. I don't want to spend $60,000 on a car. I think that's a load of shit, but we have to, so that's just what that is. We don't have a choice in the matter, so fuck you. Dude, that's total bullshit. You know they did that on purpose. They're like, all right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give these guys two of our best cars but they can't use them in event play just because we're fucking assholes and we want them to have to sell them and buy another car. So, alright, let's get into this. Let's buy some turbo and shit because I'm running out of time here. So let's throw in this little deal here, get it up to 230. And then probably buy an intercooler. We can't buy an intercooler, so we're not going to buy an intercooler. Oh, motherfucker! Yeah! Let's get a little... I almost called it a flywheel. Definitely not a flywheel. I think there's one in what the fuck am I... Oh, no, I'm thinking of... There was a Flash game that I used to play. It was, it may even still be around for all I know. But it used to be... What the fuck was it? It was called... I think it was called Nitto Racing. And it was like a game where you get like a car, and it's like drag racing, essentially. So you get like a little import car or whatever, and you soup it up and you race it against like the computer, or you can race online against other people. Wow, there's a lot of blue ones like this. And on Grindelwald, oh god, not this race. This race holds bad memories for me. It really does. But I used to play that all the fucking time. Like I used to play it at school in the computer lab during like my programming classes, because I got done with the curriculum like 4 months early. Like I was just either I was super good at doing that at that class, either that or it was just way too fucking easy. So I got done with that and I would just play the shit out of that game, and I got like really good at it at one point. But then they went off and changed the whole thing, and I just ended up not even playing anymore. But that game was the shit. I don't know if any of my viewers even know what that game was, but if any one person remembers that, you know what I'm talking about. That game was fucking fun. Especially like once you got like all the cars in your garage and you got them like all, you know, modified just the way you wanted it, and you were getting like the super fast times and you got to race against other people, and it was fucking cool. I love games like that. I had kind of a little bit of an unhealthy obsession with it though. Like I would play it. There were a couple of days that I would play it for like 5 hours at a time. Like I was getting to the point where I was like, all right, so I'm gonna get home from work and I'm gonna play this until I have to go to bed, and that's just not good. That is not good for anybody really. I did that for a long time with World of Warcraft too, where I'd get home from work and I'd go up in my room and I'd set up shop and I'd start playing, and holy shit, man, I would play for hours and hours, totally lose track of time. Next thing you know, it's like 3 in the morning. I'm like, oh my god, I think I have a serious problem here. But it was, I mean, it's for a game like that, it's really easy to lose track of time, just because you're like when you're always doing something, like you don't really know what the hell's going on, especially with games that are super immersive like that. You're just like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on. Like you're just like, you're just like, I'm just playing. I'm just doing dungeons and I'm, you know, running around doing quests and crafting shit. So it's like I don't really realize that I'm completely disconnecting with the real world for a while, plugging into the Matrix of Azeroth, or more recently the Matrix of Mythosia with the whole Rift thing, even though they're pretty much identical in a lot of ways. But yeah, for people that are like, I just don't know how somebody could play that game for, you know, hours on end like that. It's like, well, for me, I totally know how somebody could do that because I've totally done it before. And I don't feel bad about doing it, because when you find a game that you really, really enjoy, you just want to sit there and play it for fucking ever, and you don't feel bad about it. For me, that was one case for that, or, you know, games like Gran Turismo. I've had days where I play this for hours on end, because it's another game where you start racing and you don't really remember what the fuck is going on outside of that, and you play it until you can't play it anymore. Or games like Super Mario. Like, people can play like the retro Super Mario games forever. Like, they don't really ever get old to people. They're just awesome. Okay, I really, really need to stop this recording. It's at 15 minutes now. It's already 11:25, and I still have to edit this thing and get it up. not like you know, having an erection or like a boner or something, but I need to get this edited and like get the upload started so that by the time I get to work I can, you know, deal with it from there. So alright guys, we have run out of time for now, but when we come back next time on Let's Play Gran Turismo 2, we have to do the racing style version of this thing, and then we can sell this car and move on with our lives. So you guys take it easy. This is your host AMF1534 saying thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everybody.